2024 FIBA 3x3 Men's World Tour, a shorthanded Team Miami captured second place at the Debrecen Masters in Debrecen, Hungary on Sept. 1. Mitch Hahn, James Parrott and Dylan Travis teamed up to fall just 3 points short in Debrecen. Kareem Maddox, who was also part of the squad, was unable to compete. After winning 4 straight contests to kickstart its weekend run, Miami faced 3x3 staple of Serbia in the tournament's final contest. Spearheaded by Parrott, a 2022 USA 3x3 Men's World Cup team member, and Travis, a member of the 2024 USA 3x3 Men's National Team, Miami remained in contention for the title up until the game's final sequences. Facing a 10-8 hole following a Serbian 2-pointer, Parrott went on a 7-0 run of his own to transform the early deficit into a 15-11 advantage for his squad. With 4 layups and 3 2-pointers, UG would rally to retake the lead and finish with a 21-18 victory after an inside score. Like several of its earlier battles, the score seesawed throughout the early and later stages before the Americans ultimately pulled away in the final minutes of play. Beginning at the 5:51 mark, Travis went ballistic from outside. The 2024 Olympian drilled 4 2-pointers in just over 1 o'clock to morph a 6-6 game into a 5-tally edge for Miami, 14-9. Rifa closed the gap to make it 16-14, but Travis and Hahn denied any type of comeback on Rifa's end. Travis notched a game-high 11 points on 4 made 2-pointers, Hahn poured in 6 points, and Parrott was responsible for 4 scores. Prior to its semifinal bout, Miami managed to fend off Vienna, Austria, to tip off knockout action in the quarterfinals. Hahn, a member of the 2023 USA 3x3 Men's AmeriCup team, opened his quartet's second day of the tournament with 3 consecutive 2-pointers and an inside score to lift the Americans ahead 7-1 within the first 2:24. The Austrians, however, roared back to tie it at 8 with 4:15 to go during a 3-minute Miami scoring drought. Although the momentum seemed to shift, Miami continued to attack inside and capitalized when it mattered most. As the final buzzer sounded, the foursome exited the venue with a 17-15 win. Hahn led all scorers with 11 points off 3 made 2-pointers and 4 one-point looks. Parrott registered 5 points and Travis lassoed 4 rebounds to help propel Miami to the tournament's final set of games. To clinch a spot in the quarterfinals, Miami dismantled Utrecht, Netherlands, in the waning minutes to cruise to a 21-12 victory. While the final score suggests Miami routed their Dutch opponent, the first 7:28 of action proved the exact opposite. While Parrott did score the first 3 points to build a 3-1 in the opening 1:30 for his crew, Utrecht put together a 6-2 run over the ensuing 2:18 to flip the score to 7-5 in its favor. Parrott answered with a 2-pointer and 1-point bucket, but Utrecht floated around until Miami led 11-10 with 3:32 to spare. Afterwards, Miami simply couldn't miss. Fueled by 4 points from Travis and 3 each from Hahn and Parrott, Miami rattled off a 10-2 scoring surge to close the contest with a 21-12 win. Parrott captained scoring duties with 9 one-point field goals for 11 points, Travis added 6 and Hahn finished with 4. The ensemble's opening match of group play featured a much more hectic back-and-forth versus Plunge, Lithuania. After facing a quick 5-3 hole, Hahn nailed consecutive 2-point snipes to push Miami ahead 7-5 in just under 30 seconds of game clock. Parrott followed with a 1-point bucket, but the Lithuanians countered with a series of inside aggressive scores to engineer a 5-1 surge and re-establish an edge, 10-9. From then on, the two groups traded blows and combined for 6 ties until the 2:28 mark. Luckily for the Americans, Hahn and Parrott didn't disappoint in their first action of the 2024 circuit. The two accounted for the final 13 points for Miami and managed to quell Plunge whenever it appeared to seize control of the game flow. Knotted at 19 apiece, Parrott scored the final 3 points of the game to secure Miami's first win of the weekend, 22-19. He made all 9 of his 1-point field goals for 12 total points, and his running mate, Hahn, scored 5 points of his own. Travis rounded out the box score with 1 point and a team best 5 boards.